This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you ring that bell to be informed when the news drops. Okay, so we got Tekashi. He may be losing $2 million because he did a deal with Fashion Nova for $2-something million, but they paid him an advance of like $250,000. He said he was going to pay it back. 2 weeks later, he gets arrested, not able to complete any of the advertising. And they never got their money back, so now they want damages along with that. So they're taking him to court, and he might be liable to pay them up to $2 million. I doubt that they'll get all that, but they probably could get like $500,000. I could see that for damages, because they could have said they could have reinvested the money in somebody else and gotten a return, and that's true. He should have given the money back. But it's hard to when you're about to go. It's. Anyways, I would have rushed and got it done real fast. Then you got this other guy, Hardy. Okay, now he's claiming that his former friend admitted he directed some Aaron Young and Mel Matrix to take him out. Because he said that he violated. That's crazy. So now he wants money too. He wants to get paid. So he's taking him to court, and we'll see. So how much do they want for this? They're not saying the amount of money he's looking for, but So and then this is Snow Billy. Yeah, this is Snow Billy. You got to be kidding. Hardy is Snow Billy. I didn't read that part. So Snow Billy's taking him to court for money? Oh, gosh. Wasn't this guy all tough on Instagram and YouTube just a while ago, making a clown of himself? Oh, gosh, man. He should just calm down and live his life, man. Like, you got away from... You could have been... and you escaped... Snow Billy really needs to look at the bright side of everything. If he had remained having Tekashi around him and was part of the whole situation, he would have been in jail for like 10 years, So, I didn't like his YouTube videos and everything, but, if you're going to claim to be one thing, don't do another thing. And you really escaped a lot of time in jail, so... Look at the bright side. Then we got Jadakiss. He sells 20,000 of Ignatius, his album he dedicated to Ice J Pick. Now, I'm not shocked because there wasn't a lot of promo on the album. I like the first single, Me, a lot. Jadakiss is one of my favorite rappers. Okay, that's pretty obvious. Okay, I did a lot of work with Jadakiss, and I was appreciative and grateful to work with Jadakiss and do some of my favorite videos for some of my favorite records with Jadakiss. And Jadakiss is a really great person. He is. He's a nice guy. But he didn't do so well on this album. And I'm going to be honest, because that's what people, you don't just say you like something when you don't. I don't particularly love the album. I'm going to be honest. I love most of what Jadakiss does. His albums aren't always the best. His mixtapes are amazing, and I wish he could make albums like he makes mixtapes. I think he has a lot of pressure and guidance from the label, even though he does what he wants. I think there's a pressure to make radio records or do something different. I know he did this album for his friend and, tried to make everything come true that his friend wanted. So maybe he just went against what he wanted to do in the memory of his friend on this one. So I'm not going to be so critical. It's just one body of work. Jadakiss is capable of doing whatever. I mean, he's definitely one of the best rappers alive, So shout out to Jadakiss no matter what. Okay. Then we got Joseline reacting to Stevie J winning the court battle to take their daughter, custody of their daughter. She was obviously distraught, but I'm sure they'll work it out down the line. Anyways, guys, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. I think the government is sending out $1,000 checks as of next week. That's what I saw for the updates today. And if you have claimed kids on your taxes, I think you get $500 per kid. But look that information up to double check on it. They're sending money out. Obviously, it'll help a little bit, but I'm sure most of you guys like me did some, purchasing for the next 4 weeks, and then maybe you're not making as much money in the next couple of weeks. I'm not, and it doesn't really balance everything out at all, but it's something, right? And we're going to pay for that money down the line anyways with taxes and everything. They'll probably give us less tax breaks over the next 4 years, so they'll trust me, they'll get that money back. But other than that, everything's out of our control at this moment. So just do the best you can. Read a book, watch a documentary. There's nothing you can do, So don't feel bad about yourself. Everybody's in the same position. We're all stuck. We can't do what we want to do right now. Some are in better positions than others. I'm not gonna sit around and say that's and act like that's not the truth, but just accept your circumstances, which is hard to do. Trust me, I know it's easier said than done. And try to better yourself during this time. Read a book, gain some knowledge on YouTube. And I'm not talking about don't go down the deep hole about this whole thing. Get away from the news on this. Keep, just stay isolated and read a book, maybe watch some documentaries, learn about something, And this is a great if you have any extra money, I think this is a great opportunity to get in the market in some way, shape, or fashion. Get some advice on what's a good buy right now. Anyways, guys, I'm looking at the stock market. Everything's way down. So when it recovers in 8 months, you might be able to make some money, So that may be nice. So do some research. Appreciate you guys. There's plenty of channels on YouTube that dive into that kind of stuff and can give you the proper financial advice. I appreciate you guys, and I'll check you guys in the next one.